What up, people? So, just going to go over quickly the notes from Grant Cardone's 10x workshop today. Figured may as well. I scored it for free, so why can't you too? All right, so talking about businesses and how to 10x your business, right? So you want to go over your goals. What's your year 1 goal, your year 3 goal, and your year 5 goal? I just did 100K increases for each year. So year 1, I'm at 100K. Year 3, I'm at 300K in that year. Year 5, 500K in that year, okay? So we're going to start with motivation, okay? You need to be self-sustainable, all right? So for me, it's making that first 100K. That settles a lot of things, okay? For me, it's also buying my mom a house just to make her life easier, right? That's a giant motivation for me. Spent some time in the foster care system for people that don't know, so we don't exactly have much. So being able to do something for her would be fucking incredible. Obstacles, okay? You need to figure out what your obstacles are. What is slowing you down? What is stopping you? For me, there's a little bit of mentality, being afraid of success. I haven't grown up with success, haven't grown up around it, so it's easy to get scared of it. And another thing for me is just drive, especially during the winter months. Drive goes right out the window. So we're going to work on fixing that, okay? So we've gone over what's your motivation, what are your obstacles, go over what are your resources, right? So we've got networking apps, Shaper, Bumble Biz. There's others out there, but those are my 2 favorites. You just get swipes per day, right? Do you have people that can be used as resources, right? I know 2 resources myself: Matthew Ritchie, Tommy Ooze, 3, and someone I just met, Rudy Gunn. Okay, those are 3 serious resources that I have for success. Your friends and family, and credit. Credit is a massive resource. My dumbass maxed out some credit, so we're going to be working on fixing that. After you motivate yourself, you figure out your obstacles, you gather your resources, you need to execute the plan, okay? What do I need to do to get where I want to be? You need to connect with people, and connect with people, okay? You need to get out there and do it. You need to be comfortable with the idea of being uncomfortable, okay? Adversity means bringing about challenges so you can get over them and grow as a person. When you become comfortable, you risk not being hungry anymore. We all want to be hungry for more, right? Success is your duty and your obligation, okay? You're not going to have anything if you're not successful. All right, so next part we're looking at. So the big thing from this was learning how to automate systems, right? So first thing I need to do is figure out how to do click funnels, okay? This is going to automate leads. So we're talking about marketing here, okay? Every business out there needs a market, right? You want to have a tattoo shop, you're going to have to market to people that want to get tattoos. You want to have a fitness industry, you're going to have to market to people that want to be fit or healthy or already fit or healthy, right? So marketing is the biggest thing that there is when it comes to a successful business. If you build a marketing business, you can then freelance yourself out to other businesses that might be struggling in getting themselves out there, right? So first thing I need to learn, Rudy, if you see this, I'll be getting hold of you, is the click funnels, is that what they're called? Sales funnels, click funnels, whatever you want to call it. To start generating leads, generating an email list, that sort of thing. So number 1 area to focus on, marketing, keep promoting, money follows attention, okay? So pay attention. Number 1 regret that a lot of business owners have in their first 10 years of business: not focusing enough on marketing or not thinking big enough. This is huge. Something to learn to recession-proof yourself. Come on, we're already in the recession. There isn't a recession coming. We're there. So what can you do to keep that away? Help businesses market their products. We just discussed a moment ago, every business is involved in marketing of some kind because you need to find your customer base. You need to market to them. And a lot of businesses aren't good at marketing, right? So if you figure this out, you can freelance yourself out to other businesses. Number one weakness of every business owner, unless this isn't their weakness, they don't understand marketing, right? Don't know how to use it for them. So you can use it for them. And the number one business you can start without money, holy shit, it's marketing. Okay? Number one thing you should invest time and money into. Wild, it's marketing. Jeez. Multiply attention, and then you multiply your money. Okay? 10 keys for leads and sales. So as I discussed, I need to start figuring this out because I just learned this today. Sales funnels. Click funnels. Okay? Email marketing. The bigger your email list, the more money you're going to have. Right? Start using Facebook. Start using Instagram. Start using YouTube. I also use Twitter. Podcasts, and that doesn't necessarily mean making your own, utilizing people that have podcasts. Get on their show, right? Next thing we're going to start doing is ad generation. So Facebook ads, which Facebook ads immediately includes Instagram ads. So if you do an ad over Facebook, you're automatically doing it over Instagram as well. So that'll help. Google ads, that is one of the largest ad revenues out there, is Google to this day still. So utilize that. SEO, I am just learning what this means. Search engine optimization. So an example is I have an Etsy store. I have art pieces on there. I would give my art piece like an actual name. Like I do like a Star Wars Samurai blends. So then I was naming it Samurai Stormtrooper whatever. No, that's bullshit. You need to, who's going to type that in, right? So that's your search engine optimization. So then I changed that name from Samurai Stormtrooper number 11, right, whatever, to Star Wars fan art, wall decor, Stormtrooper, Samurai concept fan art, using the entire letter limit that you have in your title to just get as many different prompts as you can, because someone's going to type in Star Wars fan art, someone else is going to type in Stormtrooper wall decor, someone's going to type in Boba Fett canvas, right? These kinds of things. So that's your search engine optimization, just to give an example, if that doesn't make immediate sense to anyone, because it did not make immediate sense to me. So what the fuck does that mean, right? Statistics. You're not going to get a large part of the market if you are not backed by some kind of statistic, right? I'm with RFG. We're the number one educator in the world right now because we're attached to I Am Mastery, right? So I Am Mastery, that's Alex Morton, a few other big names. I'm not going to be able to pull off the Matt Rosa. I know he's there. And then Christopher Tenney, I think is his name. Those are all the guys at the top of I Am Mastery, and RFG being attached to that, you get to use that to funnel, to bring about your statistics, right? When you're making content, like what I'm doing right now is I'm just filming this right off my phone, and then I'm going to have to go into Instagram for the reels and like cut it several times, right? I can take this video that I'm doing right now, just put it up on YouTube, right? I can take this video right now, put it up on YouTube, tweet it out over Twitter, put it all over the link on YouTube, put it on Facebook, blah, 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 blah. I'm only making one video, but it'll be used on several different platforms, right? So get used to that, because you're not going to sit there, oh, I want to get some marketing done. I want to make a video for Instagram. Oh, it's only a minute or 2 minutes. Oh, now I need to make a new video for Facebook. I gotta go over here and make a video for YouTube. Just make one and edit them accordingly to what the platform allows. Like Instagram Reels and Stories and whatever only allows so much time, right? So just edit it and do the one video. One key thing to take away: systems are more valuable than skills. Okay? You need to start utilizing systems, which means I need to start utilizing systems. Okay? It's a big, big thing. If I make $250K a year, that's incredible, right? But I'm not going to be able to take some skill and implement that skill to then take that $250K a year and turn it into $1 million a year. You're going to max out your time. You're going to be working 24/7. You're going to burn yourself out trying to make that $1 million. So what you need to do is you need to find some sort of system that can take that $250K a year and 4x it for yourself, right? And that could even be selling the company that's made it to $250K, because someone, that's just its annual worth. Someone, it's already built and established. Someone could be buying that and building on top of it and making even more. So they could offer you even more than what it's worth, i.e. you should be asking for more than what it's worth. That's one easy way to 4x that right there. Not necessarily a system, but can be done. Money is useless unless it is used. Invest that money either in yourself or into something, whether it be commodities, cryptos, stocks, NFTs, a business of some kind, something. You need to just be investing that money. That money sitting in your bank is what, 1% interest that you're getting back per year, annually. It's not compounded. Well, it's compounded on the annual. That's bogus. Let's invest that money, right? So for those that are trying to create a business of some kind, right? Focus, and this is a big one for me too. I'm almost there. I can feel it a couple steps away. Focus on that big first win. Okay, that's going to give you a big serotonin, dopamine rush. You focus on that win, grab that win, and expand on it. All right? The network of your network is your customer base. So it's not just who you know, it's who they know too, right? So keep that in mind. And again, money attracts more money. All right? One big thing, this is going to help me with my Etsy site too. Maximize your income per buyer. The reason that you would do something like this is like, okay, so for my Etsy account, say I'm selling pieces, my take-home revenue, let's say is $100. That's not it. Let's say that it is though. My take-home revenue is actually like $10 on these pieces. So I would need to sell 10 pieces in order to get the same take-home revenue from just selling one piece, right? So that's like a quality over quantity thing. You want to maximize your income per buyer. And that, as I just said, is a difficult concept to grasp, because here I am with my Etsy account, and yeah, my take-home per buy is actually rather low. And so I need quantity in that regard instead of just quality, selling an item here or there and still making the same amount as selling 10, right? Because it's only, if you were to sell 10 versus selling 1, you sold 10% of what you previously would have in the bigger item versus the smaller item, and you made the same amount, right? So it's a statistics, it's a numbers thing. It's important. Copy what works. Okay, so you see Robert Kiyosaki, you see Gary Brecka, you see Grant Cardone, you see Alex Morton, you see Matt Rosa, you see other names that have clearly left the top of my head. They all have these systems, right? They all have these big companies. They all have this, that, and the other thing. They all have tons of videos on their social media that they give out for free. Use it. Use it to your advantage. That's why they're putting it there. They're not gonna be all butthurt. They're like, oh, some guy out there named Nathan's using my system. That's what they want. That's why they put it out there. All right. Greed is not a driving force that got them to where they are. So use what they have. This is a big thing a lot of people have seen. Anyone that pays attention to real estate will have seen this term. It just may not have been called this at the time. Arbitrage. Okay? I'm sure everyone has seen videos on how to do arbitrage, and it's mostly real estate that these people are talking about, but you can do it in all sorts of things. Essentially, go to a company or the real estate, buy the product. Okay, whatever. Product is now yours, you bought it. You go to someone that needs the product, right? You just upsell it a bit. Okay? So say you got it for $2,000. Okay, you're selling it for $5,000, let's say. Okay, your take home is $3,000. All right. So that's just a super easy way of looking at arbitrage. You can also do it so that you actually go to the customer first. I think this is actually the way it's done. I'm still learning about what arbitrage is. I just picked it up, so bear with me. You go to the customer first, get the $5,000, and then you go to where the product is, pay the $2,000, give the customer the product that they paid for, and then keep your finder's fee, essentially. Arbitrage. Okay? Next one. Systems. Systemize everything. Spreadsheets. Calendars. There's this app I just got yesterday. I still need to figure it out, called Notely. So that's like how breaking down your notes. Say if you're like a team leader of some kind, you can put in all of your different team members, break it down from there, different notes, goals, what drives them, blah, 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 blah. It's just a huge note-taking app. I still need to figure that out. Reverse engineer your goals. Okay, so let's say one of my goals for year 3 is 300K. Okay, so if we reverse engineer that, we go, okay, I want to see if I can just show you with my super shitty handwriting. 300K, and it's backwards, solid. 300K, all right, it's 10 buyers at $2,500 a month. We're just using this just for numbers, okay? $2,500 a month from 10 people for a year, $300,000, okay? $1.5 million, let's say the next year you've learned a lot more, your product is now worth more than $2,500 a month, you've added more to it, you've doubled up on it, all right? Because it was $2,500, let's just go ahead and say it's worth $5,000 now, and there's more than $5,000 worth of value that they're getting. That's just what you're selling it at, okay? If you sold that to 25 people over a year, you'd be making $1.5 million that year. There's like 8 billion people on this planet, and that's 25 people. Okay. Next step, let's say business still growing. All right, we've actually doubled again. So many more products, so much more going on, whatever. The cost just doubles. We want to hit 50 people for $10,000 a year, recurring monthly. So that's 12 payments. That's $6 million for 50 people. Okay, you could then break that down. Okay, well, I don't want to be charging $10,000 monthly for whatever, right? Okay, so break it down, divide that by 10, which then means you're going to multiply your 50 by 10. Okay, so it's $1,000. So instead of 50 people, you just need 500, which is, it's a hell of a lot bigger. 500 people all paying $1,000 a month gets you $6 million a year, versus 50 people paying 10 grand. That's huge, right? So it just gives you an idea. That still equals $6 million, but it's 50 people versus 500. Okay, $10,000 versus $1,000. It's just a way to think about it. Think about the numbers, right? Align the money with motivation. Okay, so for me, I said it earlier, I want to be able to buy my mother a house. All right? I want to be able to travel freely. I want to be able to go to the grocery store and not look at what things cost. I want to be able to, if one of my friends says, "Oh, I could really use this. This for this reason, this would help." Blah blah blah. I want this, or I need this. Cool, man. Where can you get it? All right, it'll be shipped here in however much time. That is a huge motivation for me too. Okay, being able to help the people around me. So align the money with that motivation. Okay. Be willing to pay the price and commit yourself to the success. Okay, I just recently cut caffeine and sugar out of my life, and anyone that knows me knows I'm just a big old pothead. Well, now I'm turning that into a reward system. After dinner is when I'll be enjoying that facet of life instead of all day like it used to be, right? That is a commitment that I'm making. I just did my very first fast this weekend. Kind of pushed myself too hard. I worked out. You're not supposed to work out. Ended up hurting myself pretty badly. But hey, we're here. We did it. Learned from it too. So now I know not to do that. Commit yourself to success. Have an alarm set. Write out your schedule for the next day before bed. Start using that calendar, right? Fill out your calendar, even if it's with ridiculous shit at first. Like, just start getting used to the idea of doing that for you. All right? And that's, honestly... Okay, last thing. This is actually pretty big. Excuse me. How you buy is how you sell. Right? So do you buy things with confidence, or do you pick it up, look at the price, him and ha? Is this really useful to me? Am I really going to use this for whatever? Put it down, come back to it 20 minutes later. Well, when you go to try to sell something to someone, you're inadvertently going to bring that energy to the table. You're going to bring that, pick it up, look at it, scratch your head, I don't know. That's going to be your energy, right? So you need to start buying with confidence, right? Because then that confidence will start to roll over into other facets of your life. Okay, then you'll be able to sell with confidence. Seems silly at first, but think about it. When you go to buy something, if you just when you go to sell things, you're going to bring that exact same energy. And if you're faking it, you're still going to be bringing that energy. It's just going to be covered in bullshit, right? So that's something to think about too. So yeah, this has been almost 25 minutes of me talking at the camera. I was kind of hoping it would be more like 5, but apparently it takes a couple minutes to get through all this stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy my notes from Grant Cardone's 10x your business mastery class. All right, peace out, guys. Until next time.